Welcome back, everyone, to a new episode of Gravity Well News Updates. And today, I wasn't even going to record an episode, but there's just so much going on. Now, what I was hoping was I would bring up the news about the earthquakes or the Hurricane Laura, and that'd be good news, but from what I heard, there's been some pretty bad storm surge. I got a lot of reports back from my viewers on Disclosed TV, and they posted comments about their friends and family trying to escape, so it's pretty serious shit going on. But I'll give a quick look at what's the update with the storm. This is a live look at the updates, and I'll cover some of the viewer requests too. Someone wanted to see gravity anomalies mapped from official sources onto this map, so I'll go over that too. And before we get into the weather, let's just give a quick update to what the Gravity Wells map is. The Gravity Well map is the ancient style of maps that people like Perry Reese used to use, ancient navigators before traditional map styles were created. The only main difference is, instead of making the equator the full Great Circle line, the only one, they made all of the lines that length. So each line on the map is a Great Circle. And if you want to learn more about Great Circle maps, I encourage you to check out the work of Graham Hancock. He's recently been sharing Great Circle map research on his Facebook page, so you can check that out. Alright, so yeah, and if you look at these maps and turn on the different layers, they have different ways of outlining the continents very accurately. They said that's what they were known for in ancient times, was demonstrating the shapes of continents from a distance. Right, so you can see that they also map a lot of the parts of Asia, side of Africa. Australia is mapped very well. And the North Pole is another big one. Right, so that's just a brief history of Great Circle maps, and I call them gravity well maps because I believe they're actually showing the patterns of the gravity wells, just like Einstein predicted. The only difference I'd say is Einstein predicted one, as far as I know, and this shows that there's more than one gravity well per planet. Or per object. Alright, so let's bring back the weather and see how it's been interacting with the map. Now, in previous episodes, I've been saying that cloud formations often follow the gravity wells, and we'll see some of the evidence of that today. So we can see the storm has shifted and continued its way up north. It almost looks like it's getting pulled towards the other gravity well around the Great Lakes. But I don't think it will continue to do that. I have a feeling that it's going to take a hard right and take the gravity well pattern. It looks like it's pulling all the clouds this way already. And then this storm here is the one actually above me right now. My city is basically in the center of this. So I'm experiencing a little mini version of the storm right now. We can see that the gravity well line here is going to pull the storm out this way. That's probably going to pull the hurricane that way as well. I think that maps with current tracking patterns. Alright, let's, before the show continues, let's go over one thing that helps keep my show going. If anyone wants to help the show out with a Patreon, I really appreciate that. But if anyone who's down on their luck and needs a way to help contribute for free, play this Bitcoin lottery. I've been playing it to help raise money for my show, and every time someone uses my referral link and does one of these free spins, it helps my show out too. You get a free spin every hour. Let's see how much. 18,020 Satoshi. Now I'm 18,038 Satoshi. So that was pretty sick. Alright, thanks everyone who's already signed up to be a referral. It's helping my show out a great deal. It's already actually making more than my patrons. Not that I have anything against my patrons. I appreciate you guys too. Yeah, and then that lottery, every time you get the free spins, not only you help on my show, you get some Satoshi, and you get lottery tickets too, so we're all in it together to try to win. Let's all be winners together. Alright, next we'll check out some of the other gravity wells up north. I noticed that the patterns in the North Pole have been really scattered recently. They haven't been stitching them very good. Looks like they've left out huge chunks of the north. Not sure why exactly that is. This gravity well has been very active over the past few storms and still continuing. This one's got a little build-up. This one's got a little bit of dome circular action going around it. I'll save the best for last. We got some action going up in Europe and or Asia. I'll be showing that. Alright, let's check out the South Pole. We can see the South Pole's got some more cloud linear action going with the patterns of the gravity wells. I'll have to check out this swirl. This one seems like it's caught in around this well. Yeah, it's pretty much circling around that one. Yeah, Australia's coast seemed very interesting. This map, or this gravity well, I always like to emphasize because this is the one that's opposite of Atlantis, like the mirror image of it. So it's the Zealandia boot is what I like to call it. You can see why I call it the boot. It's because it's the same shape as the Italy boot, except on a much larger scale. And the gravity well happens to be the heel of the boot, or that little space between the heel. Yeah, so let's check out the gravity wells around Australia. We can see some wave form patterns, could just be anomalies with the radar. Yeah, definitely quite a bit of swirling action around that one. Yeah, this one's really following the line pattern there, right? Alright, let's go to the best for last. Alright, you'll notice that the gravity well pattern in the center here, it's got a pretty good orb building around it. You can see the layers and layers of circular shapes around the center. And then here above it, the next gravity well over, we can see that it's starting to form a spin around it. And then you might have noticed this giant line, and you're like, oh, this line doesn't really connect with your yellow lines on the map. Well, I'd like to emphasize in previous episodes, I'm not sure why, but this line that's around Asia always matches up with the red line pattern. So we'll bring up the red line pattern on my grid. Boom. We can see that, yes, that red line actually coincides with that. So I don't know why, I haven't been able to explain it yet. Maybe if anyone else has been familiar with this line pattern that it shows up often over Asia, is this just some sort of glitch on the radar? Like, I'm thinking maybe this has to be a radar glitch, right? Like, why else would this fucking line be going of cloud be going right over the red line all the time? You can go back into my archive. I've kept a whole bunch of snapshots. It's the most common occurrence with this line. Alright, let's see if any of the other line patterns followed the red. I'd say that this red line and this red line, the one between them, is the same arch as that. So it makes you wonder, eh? Alright, so now to get into the viewers' comments, I'll get rid of some of the extra layers. One of my viewers was asking, he's like, can you show some official gravity well fields? And I do have one gravity well field. Here it is. It's called the gravity anomaly. And I believe it's only mapped over North America right now. I'm pretty sure other countries haven't disclosed how the gravity anomaly is affecting them. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There's a few government agency websites that are providing data that have taken away their data. So I think the gravity anomaly could be one of those. They also really removed the history of earthquakes. You used to be able to map all the earthquakes so you could see the history of them, and they took that away. They don't want people knowing where the earthquakes have occurred in the past or might occur in the future going by the patterns. Alright, so it appears the gravity anomaly website is down. Sorry about that, viewer. I'll try to get that back up to one of these days. To be honest, I think it's been down for quite a while. I'll check out the other one that's been down for quite some time too. The one I used to like using was the magnetic field. We'll see if it's back yet. I was hoping it was just down for updates. Now, if anyone else has been using these gravity well field programs or Google Earth and using these programs and then notice that they no longer work, if you could get back to me, because I'd kind of be interested to see if anyone else is having the same issue, or maybe it's just something on my end. My computer might be broken or something. Alright, no, it appears the magnetic field from NASA and the gravity anomaly field data has also been removed, and the history of earthquakes. So I'm hoping that maybe this is just updates that NASA is planning on doing and not permanent removal, because it would really be nice to have the data back. Alright, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll bring up a list of my other affiliates for you guys to check out. Now, I've also got an affiliate, or none of these are official affiliates, they're just referral links, but if anyone can do it, I'll help out my show. I got Patreon, Society 6 shirts, finishing quick is my specialty. Swag bucks will get you discounts on Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, even shopping at Walmart online. Stuff like 1, 2, 3% off depending where and what you buy. GameKit, if you want to become a professional gamer, sign up for that, boom, you can start making money to play games. Hideout TV is like YouTube, except it pays the viewers to watch it. So if you want to check that shit out, it's really cool too. And Bitcoin, if you want to do a free spin every hour like I just did and help out my show at the same time, don't forget to hit the more info below, and I'll show a list of all these links. The best one in there is the Bitcoin. Oh yeah, and the virtual mate sex machine. It's only for guys right now, but ladies, if you need a sex machine in the meantime, you know who to call. Just kidding. Alright, take care everyone, and everyone who's involved with this big storm right now, I guess hopefully the worst is over and maybe now the cleanup will begin. So take care everyone, and make sure to listen to authorities. Hopefully we can all stick together, work together, and make it through this okay. And shout out to all the Disclosed TV viewers. I really appreciate all your guys' comments. I had shitloads of people talking about the storm. So yeah, so stay safe everyone. Take care. Bye for now. I'll put a subscribe button if you want to check out me for more videos. And I'll put 2 other videos. Everyone likes 2 of the same thing better, right?